We talk about yoga as a liberation teaching, and then we can get on the mat and just become really obsessed about doing poses, looking a certain way, and also bowing down to like the image or the idea of what it is to practice yoga or even to be a yogi. And actually, if we can just cut away, these external values that are placed on us, and instead just having this direct embrace with the ultimate reality, which you already are, just already.
Bex is the kind of person that when you meet her, you feel like she just sees you. Like she can just see through all the layers that you're putting on top of yourself and just sees to who you really are.
She teaches from the heart, which is extremely special. She's very empowering in the way that she supports and uplifts her students.
So in June this year, I'm running 2 different immersions. The first one is from the 3rd to the 13th of June, and that's the Living Wisdom. And then the second one, the 16th to the 26th of June, which is Body Image, Identity and Yoga. Living Wisdom addresses the gaps between the contemporary yoga industry and the riches of the yoga tradition. So it brings in not just yoga philosophy per se, but how that philosophy really applies to each and every single one of us, or even if it does apply. Now, Body Image and Identity, it's similar in that it's also speaking to the gaps. The image of yoga and the image of what it means to practice yoga can be really far away from what it speaks to, which is essentially, to feel free and to allow ourselves to just really blossom within our own bodies and our own identity.
The journey for me during this immersion has been more than I could think of. I would say that I've developed maybe even more, like mentally, compared to physically.
I feel much more deeply connected to my body. I feel free inside. I feel like something magic happened and I can't really explain it.
For me, it really was a catalyst to much more freedom and power and knowledge than any simple teacher training could have ever done.
So how much has gone into preparing these immersions? I can confidently say, like, my entire life. My experiences and the challenges that I've had to move on through, and just also from working with so many different people and just really realizing how much can benefit from people just spending time, just dedicating 10 days to themselves and their yoga practice. These immersions are a way for you to really activate yoga. And once we're really able to do that, as you would activate every single cell of your being, then huge things begin to shift. And we're talking on an individual level, and I'd even go as far as saying on a social or global level. And that's your social justice, that's your compassion, that's your love, that's life. They're all just different words for ultimately yoga.